Why should I have an ASA designation? What does it mean?
Well, the Accredited Senior Agent program is a very simplistic one. It's there for the public. Any good realtor could sell a house. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But what happens is only an accredited senior agent could go in and deal with the contents. You've got houses 30, 40 years, the same family in there. We've got to deal with the emotional. We may have a family dispute that we have to deal with and bring in professionals. We recognize tax problems, and we're talking income tax problems. We recognize estate work and probate. We're trained to look at a lot of other factors beyond the scope of a typical realtor. Good realtors can sell that house. An accredited senior agent can handle all aspects of that sale.
Are you able to also provide guidance for things like the Canadian Home Income Plan versus a home equity line of credit?
Well, absolutely. We're trained because there's a question unto itself, David. The CHIP program, the reverse mortgage, is it a pro, is it a con? And the answer is it's both. For some people, reverse mortgages are excellent. For other people, it's doom. You have to understand a lot about it. And accredited senior agents are trained to talk about it and give alternatives, by the way. There are alternatives for people besides reverse mortgages.
What are the cutoff dates that are important for appraisals on properties?
Well, we have, for instance, if you've owned property for many years, it's been the family, you've got to know at December 31st, 1971, when they brought in what we call V-Day, Valuation Day, that's when Canada adapted a very simple thing, capital gain. So we have to recognize, do you have a capital gain? Not on your principal residence, that's exempt, but investment properties, cottages, there's a lot of complexities, and only a certain type of realtor is trained, and that's an accredited senior agent.
You made a very interesting point about maintaining a secondary residence. And although on paper it sounds fine that each spouse designates one home individually, they actually have to prove that they occupy.
Well, you can't have two principal residences. If you're married, you can have one. Years ago there was an exemption with the cottage versus, or the condo versus, you can only have one. The only way to get around it is, I hate to be cruel, but you're going to have to legally separate, and really separate, not just on paper.
So there you have the one perfect reason to leave your spouse.
The perfect reason to leave your spouse for real estate, yes.
Thank you.